Your voice, your opinion, your community. Fact TV, free speech, protected.
The following is independently produced programming. The views and opinions expressed are those of the producers and do not reflect the views and opinions of Falls Area Community Television, our staff, or board of directors.
Okay. Hi. This is James Bourke TV show. What we're gonna talk about today? March. It's March already. March Madness. That means March 4th already, and like it's gonna be soon this month. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and guess what happens this month? I keep it with it. It'll be baseball season. From the TV, and after that, before that, it's gonna be tournament with the basketball mermaids, and that's great. I hope it goes good for that, and yes, it'll be time for kickball with my friend Nicholas. Nick. Yes. Okay. And then of the month, I'm really hoping just snow we having goes away for the season, and I think that's what everybody wants, but I'm not really sure what's gonna happen with that. Sometimes it's quick and much, sometimes it's slow. It depends how fast it goes. And we will be back before you know it, backward in Keene once again. That will start to open end of March and beginning of April. Yes. And I hope today Brian Barry makes it down to see me. Yes. And I have fun in the past. Well, first, I want to say I'm sorry about that women I just heard about. And I don't think that was fair. So yes, that guy who did that, I hope he's gonna get caught. Um, and yes, oh, okay. Now it's gonna go on to sports. Sports, yeah. And yes, okay, we works. We got plenty of time. Um, like what was talk about sports? Um, Gary Carrington, Gary Santor, and Dumbat started the candlepin bowling in 1958. Yes, October 4th, at 12 noon. Yes, and the first hostess they ever had was a prince that was always dangerous. And the second one was Philip and person and director. And the third one is Ralph Stewart, weapon that's in the referee. Getting the worst piece of fruit after wine 2 feet of the demo wine I think comes over. After comes over the demo wine. Thank you. And if it stays, you have to play it. It doesn't matter if it's you get it or if you don't. And my favorite video was on the tonic school board. Keeping numbers on the tonic school board, like I just said, of his fingers. Whoa, that's a really job hard to do. And key forms on the big board for the folks here and for the gallery. And yes, the other one, don't worry, coordinator and coordinator. And you can say schoolkeeper inside the season as well. And Blaine Howard, he put it all together. He put the cameras, TV monitors, and track inside the track as well. Replays and slow motions. And they taped Mondays 10 o'clock to 5:30. Mondays on once a month regular basis. And the next one is the live tape show. That means you can watch it when it's been taped in person. The big crowd. And well, one difference. One is an hour show, and the wife tip show from Bourke in Hereford, Massachusetts. 120 minutes because it's 5 bowls instead. And it was we played it the following Saturday at 11 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning and 12:30 p.m. Saturday afternoon. Because it was the same showing. And the weddings began September 7th, that Saturday. Yes. Now we're going to go on to Phil Bourke for Bourke by Dangerous and No Home for the Candlepin show on 10:05 in Boston. It was on 10:50 on WNES TV 50, Derry, New Hampshire. From Pilgrim Lanes in Hereford, Massachusetts. It was Candlepin Skins Saturdays at 12 noon. And the next day, Park Parish Lanes, Wyndham, New Hampshire. Candlepin Starts and Strikes Sundays at 12 noon. On Sundays. And yes, with your host, Doug Brown and Dan Murphy. Yes. Then they passed it over to Nashua, New Hampshire on Tuesdays from Wyndham Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire. Candlepin Starts and Strikes with my friends, hostess, Dick Ross and Mike Mullen. Yes. And Wyndham Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire. Candlepin Starts and Strikes of Dick Ross and Mike Mullen. And I was kind of sad to see that bowling alley go. It went last May 24th, 2005. And that was sadness to everybody. That was sadness to Howard, Sean Howard, where's Sonamo, yep, oh, Cinnamon, Sandy Howard, Kevin Fond, and Kevin, our Kevin. And that was sad to Paul Hunter and Chris Bobert, and to the whole bowling fans who come out to watch tapings when it went to Nashua, New Hampshire. Because everybody loved it there. they had good on Tuesday, the second Tuesday of the month, they had free donuts and free coffee. And that was the best part. And it went up to September into April. And we can't forget the mixed doubles format of the men's and women's mixed doubles. And yes. Oh, and the tournament of table ends. One day we had, guess who? We had Al Capone and Bob Foger joined Dick Ross and Mike Mullen. And then nurse waiting for 10 or 15 Derry, New Hampshire. Yes. Now, and I want to thank a couple more people. Marano's Pizza and Subs and Hannaford, Massachusetts, next out to Pilgrim Lanes in Hannaford. 51A, well, A, 495, 51A, and the other one was the Tony Nave Restaurant at Windham, New Hampshire, inside Pike Place Ranch. Of course. That's where the goal is. Oh, yikes! Of course, I was talking about last week. I messed up of the ballers. George Waymet, John Barber, Dick O'Connell, Jeff Atkins, Tom Ulster, and Jack Senek. Oh, and by the way, I want to thank Jack Senek because he won the last table champ show for the last one for 95. And I'm so proud of him for doing that. And yes. And I want Max for Jack Ranker, Tim Maxwell, and 9 tenths. And Ed Seneki got a one from Max and a spare and Mike again. Wow, that's amazing. And so I want to thank again 10:05 in Boston for your time with Ken Up in Bowen on 10:05 in Boston. It was on for Christmas. Oh, New Year's because of Christmas parade and New Year's parade as well. And time towers. That was an hour thing too. So if they had rescheduled Bowen to the next Saturday. And I was being like Tony. Oh, and today, after 10th, I want to thank Doug Brown and Dan Murphy, state table champs. It's 4 weeks. There's state table champs on 10:50 in Darien, New Hampshire, from the Wani Bowen Center in Wendover, New Hampshire. 4 weeks after women's and 4 weeks after men's. And yes, I want in Nashua, the Color Hawker. Have you heard of that? From Mondays and to the weekends. Yes. And after that, Pizza Hut. In Nashua, New Hampshire. Pine Street. Pine Street in Nashua, New Hampshire. 330 Elm Street. And 350 Elm Street is Pizza Hut. I want to thank you for that. And I want to thank you one more time, Aid Harden, for the fun we had at Canopy Bowling on 10:05 in Boston. On the games, on the sports, and pay on pay, and the fun Dan Gillis had on his Canopy Bowling. His Canopy Bowling on 10:05. It goes not just to the beginning. It goes behind that. And I only liked 10:05 because sometimes there's different people as well doing different stuff. And I can't get over what Dan Gillis did for his fans. And the bike lights for every single bowling alley. For Canopy Tapins. And I want to say hi to Sal, Maureen McGowan, Howard Hood, Sean Baker, Oh, and that time it was kind of sad because we watched on 10 or 50 at Wheeler Wayne's Tom Morgan and his brother Mike Morgan Morgan, excuse me, came over and give him a big hug because he tried his best to ball. And that was his last bowling career. It was the tournament of table ends. Yes, and I had to see him go like that, cause he meant a lot to Mike Morgan, and the day we watched him, everybody was in tears, because they liked him so much. He's like, Jay, you better have yourself. And I was to get a hug from the Morgan brothers. Tom Morgan, terrific. I was happy and proud of you for trying your best on the last day. You were born. That was after tournament of table ends. 2002. The first week. And next, wait, and the TV special was Friday the 7:30, and then Saturday 27th, the last ball step on the range was Differences and John Seneke. Okay, that'll be for today, and see you next week, Tuesday, and bye-bye everybody. Stay in good health.